12 July 2025 walkthrough video on 15001 2025 Hampton 395BAM. Located up front, of course, is your trailer coupler and also your manual front jack used for leveling your camper front to back. Up here is your two full 30-pounder LP tanks. Right here is your regulator. This switch right here dictates what tank that you're going to use. For example, if you want to use this tank, you're going to open it up, select your switch pointing to this tank. If this tank happened to go empty, you can rotate this over to this tank, open it up, and now you're using this tank. Brand new interstate battery installed. Coming around the front of the camper, you're going to see your front stabilizers. Once you get your camper level, you'll put these stabilizers down to make the camper a little bit more stable. Coming around the driver's side, once you get to the wheels here, you're going to look in between the wheels and you're going to see two valves. Those two valves are what you call your low point drains. If you're going to winterize this camper, you would open up those valves and that's going to drain the water out of your lines before you apply antifreeze, or if you decide to use an air compressor and blow your lines out. Again, that is called your low point drains. Up here is your tankless water heater. The main thing about this is this switch right here has to be on. You'll know if it's on because your display inside the camper will be lit up. If it's not lit up, that means that this right here has not been turned on. Coming over, you have your cable or satellite TV hookups. Once you apply cable here or satellite here, it's going to supply that throughout the whole camper. Located here, of course, is where your city water hookup will go. You'll run a water hose from your water spigot. Once you connect it to the camper, turn it on. Once it's hooked up here, it's going to supply water just like your house throughout the whole camper. You also have an outdoor spigot. For hooking up a water hose if you need to spray off stuff. Located right here is what they call a black tank flush. If you need to clean your sewer tank, you can take this water hose and stick it here, turn it on. Inside your sewer tank is going to be a sprinkler system, and it's going to clean out your sewer system. If you use that black tank capability, you need to come down here and make sure that your black tank is open. The one located on your left is going to be for your gray tank. The one on your right is your black tank. That has to be open when you're using that black tank flush. If not, you'll fill up your inside of your camper with sewage. Down here is your city water, your freshwater connection. If you end up filling up your freshwater tanks because you're going somewhere that does not have water hookups, you'll fill up your fresh tanks. Once you get home, this right here is what you use to pull it open and empty those tanks so that water doesn't lay in there and freeze and end up busting your tank. If you are going somewhere to where you don't have city water hookup, this right here is where you'll put a water hose and you'll fill up your freshwater tanks. To use that water, you'll have to use your water pump, and I'll show you that once we get located inside. This right here is your furnace exhaust. The main concern here is watch out what you have setting here. In the fall or winter time, if you are operating your furnace, it does put off a high temp, and it will melt or possibly combust anything that you have setting in front of your furnace exhaust. Of course, the good thing about this model is the basement storage, your rear stabilizers, your other rear stabilizer, coming around camper here, if you decide to put an outdoor TV, you can hook up cable here. It's going to run off cable or your antenna, and then also a power outlet for a TV. Coming inside the camper. It's nice and cool in here. We have all the ACs going. Fireplace is working. You have the option that you can run heat or you can run just the lights if you want the ambiance. Of course, your television. This is a 12-volt TV. And also remember, this right here is also your radio. You'll use your source button and you'll just pick FM radio. And it becomes your radio. And you also have Bluetooth capability. This right here is your front curtain. As you know, you can operate it right here to open and close it. And of course your light switches. Outlets, USB port. Outlet, USB port. Your gas stove, you just turn and it automatically lights. Turn, automatic lights. Turn, automatic lights. Turn, automatic lights. All 4 burners are working. And then this right here is for your oven. And as you can see, the oven is lit. You got your 2 switches here. One's for your oven light. And this right here runs your knob light. Microwave, just like the one at home. It also has a light underneath. And this right here is also your vent. Switches for your lights. So here is your kitchen sink, pot, your waterfall, and then of course your cup cleaner, and then your soap dispenser. Down here is your power control box. Located inside is going to be your 120 side. Just like at home, you got your little breakers. If one would pop, you'll just push it over and reset it. This right here is your 12-volt side. If you don't have them already, get you some 15-amp fuses. And put them in a drawer somewhere in case one of those pops. It's easy to replace. Of course, your washer and dryer. Anytime you see one of these on your wall, it controls your vents. Right here is your main control panel. This right here is going to control your lights in your kitchen, your pennant lighting over your island. This right here is your living room lights. And then of course these right here are your outdoor LED lights. This button right here is for your front awning. This button right here is for your back awning. And then you can see we got them partially out with the LED lights on. These buttons right here operate your slides. This one right here brings in your main kitchen slide. Slide 2 is going to be your bedroom slide. Then slide 3 is your washer and dryer slide. This right here is to check your status of your battery. Pushing it all the way, you can see that your battery is completely charged. Your freshwater tank is empty right now. Your sewage tank is empty. Your gray tank 1 is empty. Gray tank 2 is empty. As they fill up, they'll move up. And then of course, once it gets close to 2/3, it's time to empty your tanks. Right here, if you decide to go with a Wi-Fi booster, it's already pre-wired. This right here operates your front air conditioning. This right here operates your mid air condition plus your furnace. To operate, you'll just push on it, push again, and then you'll just rotate your dial to what you want to do. Do you want air conditioner or do you want furnace? Once you got selected, push it again. It's going to ask you how you want your fan, high, low, or medium. And then it's ready to rock and roll. This thermostat right here is the only one that runs your furnace. The other ones just run the ACs or a fan. This big paddle switch up here operates your ceiling fan. And then these buttons right here operate lights throughout the camper. Coming into the bathroom, again, faucets. You got another one, the fan for operating the fan in the bathroom. Of course, your shower selector switch. Pointing up is going to run your top head. Pointing over is going to operate your handheld. All the way down is going to operate the body sprays. Takes a little get used to all this selection switches. This right here is your sliding door. When you receive the camper, they will be locked. This right here keeps those doors from sliding and slapping and possibly breaking during transportation. Toilet. How to operate it, you're going to barely push on the pedal and it's going to fill up your toilet with water. Once you have water in there and you do your business, after you're done, you're going to push all the way down on the pedal and it's going to flush the commode. Over here's your your control panel for your hot water heater. When you run, it's unlimited hot water. Whenever you run it, hot water, you're going to see that it comes on. It shows that your hot water heater turned on. Now the flame tells you that it's lit. And as you can tell, your water temperature is getting hotter and hotter. Washer and dryer. And here's your bedroom. This right here is your thermostat for your bedroom. You have your lights overhead, and then of course you got your light switch. And then located on the end here, you got outlets and also USB ports. And then of course underneath your bed is going to be storage. Fridge is on and cold. As you can tell, your top curtains are motorized. They are operated using this top button up here above your control panel. Raising, let the sun in. Put them down. And then that is the tour of your Hampton. If you have any questions, by all means, give us a call and we will walk you through whatever questions you may have. Thank you.